This is not today's project because everything I've been designing is behind the scenes. This is just a random 3D print. Hello, my name is Trevor and welcome to Project 8 on my journey to 52 projects in 2025. This is my current setup. My phone and a 3D printed desk arm I made at the beginning of the year. It works, but I want an upgrade. Today's upgrades include a 3D printed phone dolly, a simple audio upgrade, and a backdrop change. They all follow a set of guidelines. This desk is the space we're working with. Even if we clean up the cables, look at this old video of mine. The background is ugly. It reflects light weirdly. It's not a matte finish. I yearn for something a little more aesthetic. It's also quite a small space, but we can't just go tearing up this desk. I'm a moving man, and in a few weeks, I'll be rid of this ugly desk, so whatever I make should be portable. Finally, it needs to be affordable, nothing too fancy. Anyways, those are our guidelines: aesthetic, portable, and affordable. Let's see what we can make. I want a few more options for mounting my phone. The arm is great for stationary shots, but in a previous video, I did this pull away shot as an opening. I like it, except for the ugly desk in the background. But anyways, it's just a handheld shot, and I wanted to be able to recreate this shot and other moving shots more smoothly. You can get fancy dollies for this, but we already discussed, we're not doing the fancy. Instead, we're 3D printing one for my phone. To paint a better picture, here's the sketch I made. The phone mounts onto a cart that pivots at the center to control the motion of the video. We can pull back, roll up, curve around, or just use it as a stand. I already had a phone mount for my desk arm, so boom, 50% of the design already done. So all we need is the cart. Simple. This is where I got humbled. Design 1, we CAD up. The cart follows all the schematics, and the wheels are super thin. You know that saying, don't reinvent the wheel? Well, I did 7 times if you count all the tolerance mistakes I made. These thin wheels are great if you don't want friction, but we want friction. It slides around like a hockey puck, but we want to drive controlled like a car. Finding traction becomes the game. After some questionable design choices, like thick PLA wheels or grinding hot glue down around the wheels, I finally switched to the right material of TPU, which is a grippy, flexible 3D print filament, to give these wheels proper treads. I also over-engineered by adding suspension, which I later removed for being unnecessary. The new tiny tires worked like a charm. I printed a final frame, and finally the design works. There's a few shakes in the design, but the phone's built-in stabilization cancels these out, and it's good enough for me. Now, I have this dolly plus my desk arm to mount my phone for recording. Speaking of the desk arm, this was actually the first design I made this year before I started YouTube. I've been upgrading it beyond the sleek black and gold I've reprinted it in. I've also added a bottom pivot for more flexibility. And now most recently, I've created an attachment to mount my mic. The mount warped while printing, so the screw and bolt don't fit, but nothing a zip tie can't fix. Now, it's finally time to address the elephant in the room. We got this cutting mat from Walmart. Boom! Whenever I'm recording the build process, I can cover the ugly. Second, I also found this model for a backdrop stand on printables and got a large sheet of paper to create a white backdrop. The paper doesn't reflect light weirdly, isn't it? It's so much nicer. Now, that's all the major changes, but I also made this adapter for a tentacle stand for a GoPro and also used a desk lamp for lighting. So, that's the upgraded setup. It's completely portable and customizable. We have created a few simple, nice backgrounds, added more camera support, and added convenience and flexibility to the audio. If you have any suggestions for how I can make it even better, please let me know. Whether that's budget-friendly gear or an idea for gear I should make, everything I use in my video production is in the description, from 3D prints to affiliate Amazon links. I hope to see you in Project 9 of this year. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck with your own projects.